Hello Twin Flames and welcome to your daily check-in for Friday. Fabulous Friday. My name's Liz and this is Guided by Angels. And I'm going to bring in 3 decks of cards today. The Twin Flame Halloween Oracle. We are in spooky season this month. The Twin Flame Journey Perspective Divine Love Messages. And we're going to bring in a spooky deck, the beautiful Mausolea Oracle of Souls. And if you would like a personal reading with me, you can reach out to me at guidedbyangelsxo@gmail.com. Now, before I start the reading, I just want to talk a little bit about yesterday's DM to DF reading because I use this deck to complement the Divine Masculine Polar Secrets cards. And this was the card that came out, give back to yourself. So the masculine right now is asking you to give back to you. This is what's on their mind because they want to come back to you when they are whole and ready, not when they are like this bag of bones. And if you feel like you're constantly giving, constantly reaching out, constantly trying, and you're feeling depleted and drained and tired, that's a real sign from the universe to give back to you. And the way you do that is through breathing, through coming back into the moment, by looking after you, by making sure you're drinking enough water, eating well and getting enough rest. And you have those things by peace. You know, if you're feeling unbalanced or unsettled or anxious, you struggle to eat food, you struggle to even have a drink of water, and you certainly can't sleep. So if you are focusing on peace through breath work, going in nature, gratitude, calling on the angels, affirming that you are safe, you're going to feel much more at peace because you're going to remember that you are supported and your journey is protected. So give back to yourself. And I feel the masculines are really teaching you that lesson of self-worth, you know, and self-love and giving to yourself. So the energy today around the divine feminines. Wow, look at this jumping out. The energy around the divine masculines. Look at that. They want to clean up the mess. That's what they know they have to do. They have to clean up their own mess. The energy around the journey today. I'm going to shuffle the Twin Flame Perspective cards. The energy around the divine feminines. Okay, these are just jumping out the deck here. And the energy around the masculines. And the energy around the journey itself. What do we need to be aware of? Once again, that blessing's coming in here. Can you see it there? This has come up 3 days in a row, I think it is now, because we're being shown rainbows. The energy with the Mausolea cards. What do we need to know for the divine feminines? And again, you know, I read these darker cards intuitively. Don't get afraid of these types of cards. It brings up anything that's been healed. You know, anything from the ego, anything that's causing pain, struggle, anything that helps us to understand what's truly going on. Thank you, angels. I feel this one's for the journey here. So let's connect then with the divine feminine today. So the energy around the divine feminine, you're being shown by heaven today that things are not as bad as they seem. So breathe it out. You know, things are not that bad. And you might think, oh, it's all falling apart, or, you know, this has happened or that's happened. But remember, early in the week, we spoke about releasing that feeling of self-pity and remembering who you are. You are a warrior. You are a divine feminine. You are strong. God would not give you anything that you can't handle. And the angels are reassuring you things are not as bad as they seem. It's not that bad. The masculine has something for you, but you're learning how to be patient. So the masculines are saying, I have something for you. It's something real, something you're going to enjoy and love, but you must trust me to bring it to you at the right time. So you're learning patience right now. And remember, patience isn't just about waiting or, you know, hoping or dreaming. It's about loving life, living in the now and giving back to yourself. He says, just like January through November, or just like January through November must pass before December comes. So what I feel this is saying is, you know, just like January, December must come first. So if you're in November, for example, and you're stressing out thinking, is it going to come? Is it going to happen? You have to allow things to happen naturally and gradually. So what I'm actually connecting with this is something big is going to happen in the new year, which you're aware of anyway. But you may be feeling like, is it ever going to come? Well, never wish your life away. Enjoy the moment you're in. And don't worry if November passes or December passes and nothing seems to be happening, because January is on the way. And we've got 3, look at this, 3 Karmic Catalyst cards here. So I really feel that you may be struggling with a karmic situation, and you're being reminded that a karmic situation is actually a catalyst. And what that means is it's something that's propelling things forward. It's something or someone or a situation that's moving things forward. And you are the storyteller of your life. So you have a choice how you see what's going on. Because everything that's happening right now is happening for you to grow you. But it's also a neutral thing. It's the way you see it that makes it good or bad, light or dark, negative or positive, right or wrong in your eyes. So if you feel there's a stagnation, if things aren't happening, you've got to tell yourself a new story and start using words of power like everything is always working out for me. I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. And not allowing pride or even fame get in the way. Now we've got the Karmic Catalyst card that says, just like sandpaper to polish, from a dull to shiny, beautiful wood table, the DF, the DM. So in other words, this journey takes time. It has to be polished. Think about a diamond. A diamond doesn't begin beautiful and sparkly and magical. It's very rough and it has to be polished up. And we have to be polished up, and we get polished up through the lessons we go through our karmic catalyst situations. You know, we learn certain things through the jobs we have, the illnesses we have, the people we spend time with, the relationships we have. All of these things, situations and experiences grow our soul. We've also got the Karmic Catalyst saying, just like the water filter, to remove contaminants to purify the water, the DF, the DM. So in other words, you have to go through things that feel contaminated or toxic to realize what's pure and real. We have to go through these things to purify, to cleanse, to be reborn, to become someone new. And just like schoolmates and teachers in the school of life, the DF and DM must attend and graduate from. So you're being reminded that you are teachers to each other and you are students to each other. So you must go through all the lessons to graduate, and you must attend those lessons to learn what you need to learn. You can't just kind of say, right, I'm not going to do that, I'm just going to graduate, because it doesn't work that way. And this deck is a very powerful deck. You know, I really do like this deck. It's about reading between the lines, and that's what we have to do as a divine feminine. Now, for the masculines want to come closer. That's what they want. They want to come closer. So they're asking you to not take it personally. Please don't take it personally. I'm just reflecting right now. I just need a little bit of time to process right now. We are twin flames. I'm processing and reflecting what this love is. And I'm starting to realize I have to clean up my mess. So if they feel pressure for communication, it's going to cause more problems. So this is why you're being guided to release, to surrender, and to focus on peace. It says, just like being pressured to skip school on important exam days. So in other words, the masculines can't be forced or pressured into anything. They have to do this their own way. And also what really does inspire them to communicate is you, because you are an inspiration. They are deeply loved by you. And they know that. That gives them strength, it gives them courage. So being deeply loved by someone gives you strength, while loving someone deeply gives you courage. So they are gaining strength and courage right now to reach out to you and tell you how they feel. And sometimes they feel like a martyr, and you may feel that they are like that, saying how bad everything is and, you know, poor me. But that's when they are blind to the truth. And when they are going into those moments of quiet time, they're able to honestly look at their life, to deal with the shame and the restitution. And then they can take care of what they feel they've lost. They can take care of their own journey, their way. They can take control for who they are. And they remember these things because the angels come in to bring in assistance, especially when they need a time out or a respite or a time to reflect and heal, because that's when they grow. So the masculines are saying, I need to take care of this. I need to work out what to do. So the energy of the journey is Arthur, the champion of Avalon. Wow. So remember, you are a champion, a warrior. This comes through self-realization, nobility, and companionship. So everything is moving you forward at the right way. Remember, you are a champion of this love. And the energy is self-love. Just like the soil of the house plant must be replenished for the plant to thrive and grow beautifully. So in other words, we have to work on self-love, especially during 2023, to be able to have that plant growing properly, to create the life we want, to bring things in the right way. And that's the masculine saying, I know that I'm deeply loved. It gives me strength. Thank you for loving me. So when you replenish the soil and the house plant, when you replenish the water, when you're looking after what's going on with the plant, it's going to thrive and grow. It's going to feel good. And that's what happens with you. And if you are depressed, you're living in the past. So remember, the ego controls the past. If you are anxious, you are living in the future. If you are at peace, you are living in the present. And the sun's just gone in. And I haven't got the lights on in the room. I've just realised that because the sun was so bright. And it's just gone from light to dark on the camera because you've just seen that happen. So when we are depressed, when we're living in the past, when we're struggling with the future, it robs us of our light. It robs us of our happiness. When we are at peace by breathing, working on gratitude, feeling blessed, we're living in the present moment. And when we feel that way, we are the champion of our life. We start realizing who we are. We take back control. And lo and behold, the sun comes back out, which is absolutely what it's doing now. You can see that. Even that rainbow light there has just come apparent there, because the sun came back out and then it went down again. So what I'm feeling with this is you have a choice how you feel. You have a choice. If you're going through a dark night of the soul, you have a choice how you feel. We've got friendship there as well. So this is reminding you, when you go through the dark times, you can become your own best friend. You can call on the angels and work on the friendship with yourself and source. You'll also have people around you who can help you, assist you, be there for you. These could be real friends you have, or people on the channel, or this could even be about the friendship with your masculine coming back, making that solid again, because really twin flames are best friends united in love. So remember who you are. When you go through a dark night of the soul, you're just learning. You're learning to take control and be more in the now, because if we live in the past, we're feeling depressed. If we live in the future, we're anxious. In the present moment, we are at peace. So remember, everything that happens before you is a dress rehearsal. Everything that happens to you, to them, is helping you move towards each other. And the angels are reminding you today, things are not as bad as they seem. The masculine has something for you, but it's going to come in divine timing, and you must be patient. And I feel this is also about, they want to give you something. They want to give you something around October, but it may take a while to bring it to you for whatever reason, because of a karmic situation or something that needs to be released. So you may be waiting for this to come, but it may not come until the new year, but it will be worth the wait. So have faith in the journey, trust in the love, and know you are safe. And this card's moving on top. In fact, I've got 3 cards moving on top of the deck here. Shine light and smile bright. So, the angels are saying to you, give back to yourself, remember. Also shine your light and smile bright, because that shines your light. There is going to be a karmic ending, and the masculines are going to make their choice, because when they make their choice to choose themselves, they always choose you. And you might be thinking, make your choice, make this karmic ending happen. But you can't force or rush this. You can't force or pressure communication, because it's just going to drive them a bit mad. Okay, so remember, wherever that lesson was, the masculines are saying, I can't be rushed to communicate. I can't be pressured to communicate. I have to do this my way, because this is an exam. This is a lesson that they are learning. They are learning to take control and do it their way, which will always be the right way. So feminines, tell yourself a different story and you'll feel free. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.